Hey, welcome back to the show. I'm Jenny McCarthy Wahlberg. I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love my psychic mediums. I love them. And this guy, I tell ya, I've been watching his stuff, and he's really good, and he's fun to watch, and he's fun to listen to. Matt Fraser's got a new show, When Heaven Calls, Life Lessons from America's Top Psychic Medium. There's a book out today. He's got a TV show on E! Hi, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. You are so fun to just watch, and your family is like relatable, fucked up in the best possible way. You're just an awesome person. Just
Oh,
want to say
thank
that.
you. Thank you. Well, listen, when you speak to the dead all day, you have to have some humor in your life, or else you're a funeral director. You know what I'm saying?
Listen to that accent. I love it so much.
So I didn't.
So
but
you were,
wait a minute, because
yeah,
I have this
yeah.
soul that keeps bothering me while I'm right here. Who passed in tragedy?
My God. I mean, I feel like every death is a tragedy.
I just felt like this was an overdose, or there was an issue with drugs or an overdose right here.
Yeah, possibly.
Who was that to you?
Oh God, it's hard to say on the air, but there could be somebody.
I'll talk. Do you want me to talk to you afterwards, off the air about it?
No, you can just do it here. As long as I
Because
don't have to.
he's in my ear and he kept
Yeah.
saying to me, "I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry," when I'm connecting with him.
Oh, wow.
And he's telling me that there was a lot of issues that he had here in the physical world, and he actually tells me that he was trying to get clean and trying to change his life around when he was here. Do you understand that?
Yes, I totally understand
And he
that.
says to me that his death came as a shock because he wasn't supposed to be on drugs or wasn't supposed to be using, and that he was
Right.
going through like some type of a rehab because he showed me him meeting with doctors here in this world.
Yep.
And that his family was all rallying around him. He says, and I want to let my family know that I'm sorry because I let them down in the worst way possible, because he's acknowledging that.
Wow.
And he's also sorry for the way that he was found as well, because
Yes.
he's acknowledging that. And he actually shows me that he woke up, he was trying to go to sleep at the time or something, because he keeps talking about sleeping. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Because he talks about, I
Yes.
felt like he just didn't die of an overdose. I felt like he choked,
Wow.
like he aspirated.
Okay.
Do you understand that?
Makes total sense. 100%.
Because I keep feeling this heaviness in my chest. And he says to me, he says, I had opportunity, and break after break, he says, to try to fix this and change this within my life. He says, and the one thing that I want my family to know is that I'm sorry for what had happened, because he's acknowledging that.
Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you for telling me this.
He's also whispering in my ear. I keep hearing Brian. Who's Brian?
Um, Probably someone within his circle.
I felt like this was a friend of his, like somebody here in the physical world, not somebody who had died, because he's telling me this name. So it's going to be somebody who was either connected to him at the time, or connected to him at the time, or close with him at the time. And he was also talking about some relationship struggles that he was going through here in this world as well
Yes.
when I'm
Yes.
connecting. And
Correct.
this is one of the reasons why he's stepping forward to clear his name, is he kept saying to me that everybody was blaming this relationship on the reason why he died. And he's saying no. He's telling me, he says, there were many things that were going on in my life, but this person was not responsible. Do you understand that?
I'm sure she will be relieved to hear that too.
Because he says to me, they were going through a breakup at the time. And that was the tough part, because he just showed me separate bedrooms. So when so you asked me how I see things, Spirit will show me different symbols. So when I see, like, sleeping in separate bedrooms, it's their way of just acknowledging and letting us know that things weren't going well at home. More importantly, there was a separation. There was a separation in the home as well.
Yep, exactly.
Wow. Because he kept saying,
I mean,
he is What, you rubbing your arms right now?
yeah, my chills are so big right now. I've got chills all over my body because you're just so in tune right now.
Well, he's really, I got to tell you that he really did love her here in the physical.
Absolutely.
And he's saying to me when I'm connecting, he says, I just want her to know that I'm really sorry. He says, because I was so selfish in just thinking about myself, and I didn't realize all the people that I was hurting, including her, because afterwards it's like everybody blamed her or said that there was something else that she could have done for him. He says, and it should have never been that way. He says, because it was all because of me. He says, so he wants to let her know that, he knows that it wasn't that she really didn't want to break up with him or leave him. It was really because she knew that he was going through this addiction or having these issues, and he wasn't being truthful. He says, and that's what I have to apologize for.
Wow. Okay. Well, I'm going to play this whole recording to this family. So,
Oh, please do. And you know what's crazy is I feel like they kept his license plates, or there were license plates that were kept of his.
mm-hmm.
Do you know that?
um, I've heard stories about something similar like that.
He's
They've
very
kept quite a
adamant
few
about
things.
that because he kept showing me license plates, and I'm like, "What is this?" So I don't. You gotta know. I don't know any of these things of what they tell me. There's things that only their loved ones or family members would know. So I'm surprised that you even know that. But no, it's just his way of just acknowledging that because he's laughing about that being kept around, and he was really a jokester here in this world. Because when I'm connecting with him,
Totally.
all I keep smelling is the silly smoke. I keep smelling all marijuana when I'm right here. When I'm connected with him, so he used to love to smoke when he was here.
He used to love to smoke cigarettes for sure.
No,
And then
marijuana.
Oh, marijuana. Okay. Probably.
That's
Probably.
the silly smoke. That's what I like to call it.
Got it. And he was a jokester, so you're definitely right about that.
Well, because he's teasing me by making me smell it when I'm right here. Because the way that they also connect is that I also will smell things. So just like you were talking about smelling your grandfather's plaid shirt, you know, I'll sense and smell things as well that was connected to them.
This is really wonderful. Thank you for doing that out of nowhere. It really kind of meant a lot. It was in my forefront of my head and my heart, and I didn't want to say anything, but then you just kind of brought it up. So I really like you a lot. I wish we had more time to talk to you. Thank you so much for filling my heart with healing and so many other people's. Thank you for doing this for a living. When Heaven Calls is the name of the book, Life Lessons from America's Top Psychic Medium. The book is out today. And did you wind up doing the Disney proposal, by the way?
No, I did not do the Disney proposal. Are you kidding me? Look at this. Did I just get thrown under the bus on here? Did I just feel a bus go over me right now? Like, is she kidding me? No, you can't listen. So just to let the listeners know, so my fiance Alexa on the show, she wanted a Disney proposal. She told me this is how I want to be proposed to. First of all, if you want a man to propose in a certain way, never tell him how you want to be proposed. at least tell like somebody else to tell him, because like
that's true.
Because then if I ever brought her to Disney, every single time she would think, "Oh my God, I'm going to get proposed to. Oh my God, this is going to be the time. Oh my God." So I actually did bring her to Disney twice this year. And every time she was looking at me with weird eyes, like, "Oh, is he gonna like?" I was going to get like ketchup for my hot dog, and she thought I was getting down on one knee. So you know what? It completely ruined the Disney trip. Like, so no, I did not propose in Disney. I proposed in West Palm Beach, Florida, where she would never expect it. At Palm Beach. That's the name of it. OEAU, Palm Beach. It was absolutely incredible.
I'm so happy for you. And you know what? That's actually really smart advice. Don't tell your man where you want to get proposed, especially somewhere like Disneyland or Disney World, because then they're going to expect it every time they go.
Absolutely.
Make sure you pick up his book, When Heaven Calls, Life Lessons from America's Top Psychic Medium. Thank you so much, Matt. I really appreciate our time together.
Thank you. And can you please do me a favor? Listen, if I have to deliver the messages from the dead, can you please deliver a message for me? Can you please tell Mark Wahlberg that I'm very sorry for putting my picture on his car and defacing it? Can you please just tell him that?
I promise I will deliver that message for you.
Because I tweeted him the picture. Yeah. I think that he was like, "Who's this crazy person with his face on the side of the vehicle?" And I think he really didn't realize it was his. But that's what I was trying to show him.
He probably didn't. Exactly. So I will definitely let him know that was yours.
Yes. Well,
he might be calling you later too. Matt Fraser, thank you so much, sweetheart. Come back anytime, and congratulations to you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me on.
Thank you. We'll be right back, you guys.